Sagittarius, welcome to your 5-card research spread, the Halloween edition. So happy Samhain, my friends. Ooh. Oh. Sagittarius, a lot of endings. A lot of endings here. I have 3 10s on the board right off the bat. You have the 10 of Wands in the protagonist position, the 10 of Swords in the inverse in the antagonist position, but the 10 of Cups is an overall theme. So let's talk about this. The burden of responsibility. Each one of these wands is a responsibility that was upheld by you, and it was chosen either out of necessity or out of passion. But the bundle is heavy, and it's time to lighten the load. It's time to let go of some of these things that you've picked up and put your focus on just a few. Or it's time to delegate tasks because there's just too much on your shoulder right now. You have to make this bundle a little bit more manageable. So like I said, 1s and 0s for 10s, endings and new beginnings. What are you going to do with this heavy weight on your shoulders? The 10 of Swords in the inverse tells me that you feel like there's still something that you need to overcome. You're still clinging. Sometimes we can get addicted to the pain. Okay? It's a strange thing to think about, but it's like you have the death of an idea, you have the death of a friendship, you have things that are lacking in your life and things that aren't working one way or another, and you start working through them, okay? And then things start to get better, but you're so stuck in the mindset of having to work through that you just keep working when there really isn't anything to be done. So you reach back and you think about those painful things and you dredge them up. So this is about an ending that you're stuck at. This is an ending with a new beginning. This is an ending that you're clinging to. So in order for you to lessen this load, you have to stop clinging to this hurtful thing. Stop being stuck and move forward. It is a choice. You just have to find out what's sticking you. Now the overall theme is, see, the 10 of Cups is amazing because it's not about instant gratification. This is about happiness that comes over a long period of time. And usually it comes in a point of reflection. Yes? This is you going back and looking at your past and going, you know what? Ultimately, I had a really good life. Ultimately, there's more good in my life than there is bad. So what are you still clinging to? If you recognize that you have a lot more blessings than anything else. The Queen of Wands in the inverse is somebody who wears a mask to hide the authenticity of a negative feeling. This is you not sharing these worries and concerns. So all you're showing everybody is the happiness. All you're showing everybody is that you're managing all this stuff. You're not talking about the fears. You're not expressing that fully. You're covering it up. And ultimately, you'll reap what you sow. So if you're constantly covering up those vulnerable parts of you, other people will cover up those vulnerable parts of them. If you're not being authentic, other people will not be authentic with you. Or they will be, but you just won't feel right about it because you're not meeting them in the middle. Oh, you have the King of Wands in the upright, the Ace of Wands in the upright, and the Page of Wands. So let's think about this. It's a benevolent leadership, somebody who manages an environment of new growth. the pure potential for new growth. The potential is high, the resolution is low. It needs to be processed through a framework. And the hope and the ideas and the communication in regards to that new growth, it's all there and in front of you. So why are you wearing that mask? Sagittarius, I'm going to leave you with more questions than answers this time, because I'm going to stop right here instead of pulling cards, because everybody's going to be wearing a mask for a different reason. Sagittarius, your season is right around the corner. It's pretty close by, isn't it? So if our power is at our highest in our season, now is the time to be authentic with those we love and those we want to be authentic with us. There's a lot of wands on this table. There's a lot of potential for new growth. There is the potential to manage these burdens of responsibility based on your own leadership, based on your own potential, based on your own hope. But there's something holding it back just a little bit. Why? I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. Good luck with this. I'll see you guys next week.